we will be on board with Miss Christine Among, who happened to be the director of Mama Watoto. A bona fide child of Africa whom we are so proud about. You know, when people are making it in the foreign land, we ought to appreciate them, and that is what Radio Voice of Naija stands for. So help me, listeners, this hour. Receive our own person. Now, let me tell you a little bit about her. Our guest today is Miss Christine Among. She's the director and founder of Mama Watoto, an NGO dedicated to the cause of women in Africa. We'll be exploring her work and the organization she is heading. Well, ladies, welcome to Radio Voice of Naija. Welcome, Christine. Say something.
Thank you very much, Pastor Helen.
Yeah.
Thank you for welcoming us here.
Yeah.
And thank you for giving us this opportunity and a chance also for us to express ourselves for the things that we're trying to do for our people at home.
Wow. We are proud to have you as a bona fide daughter of Africa in the diaspora. And we want you to know that the work that you are doing, we are glad about it.
Thank you very much.
And God is going to bless it more and more.
Thank you.
Now, outsiders, you are welcome to give us a call on 020-737-1301. Give us a call in case you want to ask any question to our guest this morning on this profiling period. Please, Christy, would you tell our listeners briefly about yourself, your family, and your early educational background?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Miss Christine Among. I'm from Uganda. I'm a mother of 5 children, and I live now in the Netherlands for the last 23 years now.
Wow. You don't look like that as if you've really had kids.
It's God's blessings. I thank God every day for that.
Wow. So you've lived here for 23 years, you said?
23 years, yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this foundation, Mama Watoto. What is it all about?
Yeah, Mama Watoto, if you look at our background, actually, that's how I started. I'm from Uganda, coming from a very difficult family, from a difficult country, where we find problems really, and raising our children, or even parents supporting us going to school. And having been blessed and came to this country, I thought of people at home. I only thought about women at home, especially young mothers, as being a young mother myself when I was at home, and how to bring up a child when you're home.
Yes.
So I thought of what can I do to help these young mothers at home. So I came up with a group of women who sat together. I shared with them my idea. And of course, knowing here, people think, oh, foundation, what am I going to get out of it anyway? So at the end of the day, even after supporting me from the beginning, when it came really to the reality that we should start, they thought that there's no money here because it's a non-profitable organization. So it's a non-profit, it's not making money.
Yes.
So they said, okay, so you're on your own. So, but because of being a dream that I had, it was driving me. So I just kept on going and started talking with people, sharing my issues, my problems with people. I was not afraid to talk about myself, my background and everything. And one day I met a woman from Filipino, and she was very interested of my story, and she told me that, why can't you write it down and we see what we can do? She was working with the Oxfam Novib.
Yes.
So I wrote it just like I'm writing my story, like I'm telling now. And she helped me to put it into a proposal.
Okay.
And then she asked me, are you sure you can do this? I said, I don't have the skills, I don't have the knowledge, but because of the drive that I have, I believe that I can make it.
Wow.
So I was given support from Oxfam Novi, and in 2007 I registered an organization called Mama Watoto, means a mother of children.
Mother of children, okay.
Yes. And why a mother of children? Because these mothers are actually they're children themselves, and they became mothers when they are children. These are the girls who were abducted by the rebel leader. I think we all hear about Ikonyi, who is terrorizing Uganda for the last decades. Yeah. So these girls are some of them who have managed to escape and come back, and they came back with the children. They came back with the diseases. We came back with a lot of trauma. So in 2008, I was able to implement one project to support them on basic skills, because I couldn't put them back to school. They already have their children, and it's very difficult for them to leave their children and go back to school. On top of that, I don't have the funds or the means to put them back to school. So I decided to go back to Uganda, and I had a meeting with them, with the elders in the village, with the community, and I said, this is what I want to do, but it has to come from you, whether you want it or not.
Let me ask you, so your president, was he aware of this?
Oh, yes.
Or this is just what you decided to do? Were you going about looking for funds from the government?
I was looking for, it is my own initiative.
Yes.
So I just decided to look for this. But before I implemented any project, I had to go back home and share this with the community, with the people at home, because it's not something that I just want to give them. Maybe this is not what they wanted. Maybe they wanted something else. So I first shared it with them, and I asked them, what would you really want if somebody comes to help you? This is my idea, but maybe you have something else. So what can a vulnerable person say? He said, whatever it is there at this moment, please give it to me. I've been looking for this kind of opportunity. But a lot of NGOs have come here, a lot of people have come here, they have told us all stories, they promised us a lot of things, and nothing happened. So I said, I hope, because that time I had not even gotten the money. I know they had already promised me the money from Oxfam, but I hadn't signed a contract with them yet. So I said, oh God, help me. So I came back here and I kept on praying. Thank God Oxfam gave me the money.
Yes.
And I was able to implement that project at home on tailoring, hairdressing, catering, goat rearing, and so forth. And then in 2008, we were able to train 40 girls.
Wow.
And it was a very, very big success. A very big success, because all these girls finished their training. The training goes like this. We give those ones, because they choose themselves what they want to do.
Yes. So
some said, I want to do tailoring. The other one said, I want to do this. So what we do after the training, we give them a starter kit. The ones with the tailoring, we give them a sewing machine plus something, materials to start something. And then they can take over from there. The ones with goat rearing, we put a group of 5. And then with a group of 5, we give each 3 goats and 1 he-goat. And then one day, when the goats produce, they will keep the children. And then they transfer these goats, the he-goat and the goats, to other group of women. So actually, they within themselves will now help each other. So those are the
ones who want to do trading, you say?
Yes, yes.
Really? Yes. You did all of this, Christy?
So that has been a really success here.
This is awesome.
So then it did not stop there. It did not stop there, because I saw the impact.
Yes.
I saw what this has done really to the people, especially those women and their families actually. So I kept on pushing, kept on looking for funds. I kept on talking, and then I got more people who were interested. And then in 2009 we implemented a project. Now expanded it. And we trained about 200 women. Now we included, apart from that, because when I was at home, I looked at the situation of women, also elderly women, who are suffering with HIV, and then widows. And I said, what can I do for these women? They are very old. They don't get a good attention, or they don't get a good support. I understand in Africa or in Uganda, because Uganda was the first country to talk about HIV. They came open about it, and the medication was there. All the countries went there and poured all the help there. But when you look at it, really, did really these people, everybody received that help? The help ends somewhere, but it doesn't go deep to the ground, to the roots. Yeah.
Yes.
So these women are there. So I thought of what can we do for these women. So we started to say, okay, we can only teach them agriculture. They can grow that food, they can sell some part of it, they can use some of it to eat, and they can, there's the ones that they can sell, they can change the diet. They can at least have something. Although the government gives them medication, but the nutrition is also one of the things, because these medicines are very heavy. When you swallow them, you need to eat well. So, but they can't afford that.
Yes.
So by teaching them agriculture, they can grow their own food, and they can sell part of it, and they get good.
But when they are sick and they are hungry, how would they be able to do that? Because it takes somebody who has stamina to do agriculture.
That is very right.
So,
within the group, they were not all HIV positive.
okay.
The other ones, as I said, the group of widows and the HIV. So the ones who were strong were able now to form their own groups, and then we supported them with buying them oxen and ox plus and the seedlings. So then they within themselves will help now the other ones who are sick.
Yeah.
Those ones who are sick maybe can do some one or two things. Maybe they can fetch a bit of water, they can fetch water when the other ones are farming, or cook food at home when the other ones are busy. So that is how they were helping each other. Not completely. There were those ones who were very sick.
Yes.
But we also trained them to help those ones who are sick, because nobody is going to help them. They have to help themselves. I cannot help them. I can only help them after the set, but the rest they have to help themselves. So if we're training them also how to take care of each other, how to be there for one another, how to support each other. And actually it did happen, and it's an amazing thing what has happened, because now the group has become more than 460 women in a group helping one another.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're doing their own savings now with the money they sell from the food. They save their own money, and the savings have reached to, I think now they can reach even to start their own women corporation bank if they want, really. Because they are really so powerful. They are really so strong. Yes.
Look at how I'm looking at you with amazement. This is what life is all about.
Yes.
You see, it's not just about gathering wealth for yourself alone, and then you and your little family, and you and your cozy home. It's about putting your vision in the life of others.
I'm always saying that
You are really a hero.
we
I'm
have
telling you.
we have
And you don't even look it, Kristen.
Thank you. I think we buy clothes every day. We buy clothes. We go do shopping. We buy things that sometimes it's not really necessary. And then you say, if that money that I use to buy clothes, which I already have,
Yes.
if I can just use that for just 50 euro, you change that 50 euro,
Jesus.
it can make a difference a lot at home. Yes.
Permit me to ask you this, because we will still be rounding up. But what really happened to you? Did you have any experience that motivated you to have this passion for women? Is there anything that happened in your life that motivated you? That's why you could think about giving yourself for such a job and helping others dedicatedly. What happened to you? I mean, during your youthful age, did anything happen to you?
Not really.
Did you have a good marriage or what?
Not really that anything bad happened to me.
Yeah.
But as I said from the beginning, that growing back at home with the parents who can really not afford so much,
Yes.
it is very, very difficult. And when I came here, I had life. I said, wow, God, thank you.
Yes.
Then I thought of those women, those girls at home who really their parents can't even do anything. And some of them, their parents have already been killed by the rebels.
Exactly.
And these are the girls who have even come back. So for them, it's just a double trauma. I thought, how can I help them? Actually, that is what I was really, that is my drive. Because me knowing I'm from home, let's not forget but that when we come here, that it's like we're living in heaven. We have to look back at home. There's a lot that we can do at home. A lot. And it takes really, really very little to change somebody's life. And if you change one person, you change the family of 20 people.
I'm telling you,
20
that
people.
is what life is all about. Not just about going to fix your nails and fix your eyelashes and dress like a town clown and be walking around on the street. That's not what it's all about. It's about putting yourself in the life of others, giving people hope and a future. That's what, baby, you have done. May the Lord bless you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
So tell us, apart from the Novib funding you, how do you fund this lofty venture?
I only don't.
You see, Africans who are out there listening to me, those are business tycoons and business whatever. I mean, things like this you're supposed to support. You're supposed to support things like this, people like this. Put money in their hands. Let them go and invest in others. May the Lord help you. Whoever is listening to us right now, in case you've been blessed by this and you've been challenged, maybe you're a woman and you want to identify with what Christine is doing, please give us a call right now on 020-737-1301. And if you go to the website of Radio Voice of Naija, you could see this gorgeous woman there. You will just click her and you will see Christine. Or mightily enlarged there. And in case you want to make your comment, drop your contact address and we will forward this to Miss Christine Among. Christy, we are proud of you. What lesson would you like our listeners to learn from you today? Other women, because I see that you have passion for women. What lesson do you want to leave behind?
Yeah, the lesson what I want to
This is a very good opportunity because I want you to know that we are reaching to thousands of people in this broadcast.
Yes.
Please say what is in your heart because we don't know who is out there listening to us. They may not call, but they have listened. What do you want us to learn?
I want to say that we women, we have a long way to go. We have been fighting so many years to be heard. I want us to join hands together. I want us to, we ourselves,
I hope you're not a feminist.
I am.
No. Yes, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. We need
person.
to come together. We have still the issue of being where you come from, my tribe, and this. We in Uganda we still have a tribalism thing still going on in Uganda. But I'm calling for the women here who are listening. Let's just forget about which background you come from, which education you have, whatever you have, and let's come together and join hands. The little we can put it together as one, we can make a lot of difference. Not in my side alone, not in my country alone, but we together we can make this to different countries. We can reach different people. So I want us to be together. I want us to come together. I want us to share, communicate. Let's not forget that because we're here, so we can dress, we can do whatever, and you go home with 50 euro, you change 100 euro at home, and you feel like you are the king of whatever, queen of whatever. No. And I think that is not for me. Yes. Just that 100 euro, and I can change it, and I can do something for somebody.
Yes.
I am a millionaire.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a millionaire.
You are.
Yes.
You are.
Just because of
and
so I want us to
too,
sisters.
Yes.
I want
you are investing on people.
Yes,
you know?
Investing in people.
Empowering
Yes.
so many other people.
Yes. So that is what I say.
We share the same ideology. Because I don't believe that any person is born without talent. Even those who are listening to us now, some say I can't speak good English, and some say I didn't go to school. You see that God have given each and every one of us something. Talent. You don't need to you go to university, though it's good, all right, when you have education. But if you're not privileged to go, you are not handicapped. You can still think. You can still do something for other women.
You can still use your hands.
Oh, hallelujah.
Because God has blessed us with hands
Yes.
and eyes and ears and everything. You can still use this one. That's why I said it is not about the masters you have. Somebody made a comment in Africa. I sang, he said, that if the people are asking for masters, but when you die, they will not talk about your masters.
Hello, listener. Hello, caller. Good morning to you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mama Watoto. Yes. thank you so much. You know, because of professionalism or whatever, we are told not to be giving the numbers of our guests here. But listen, you can give us a call on 020 737 1619, or you can also go to Radio Voice of Naija website. You will see Kristen standing there, and then just write your comment and it will be forwarded to her. I mean, in the website she can have access to it, isn't it, Kristen? Whatever they write about you, you can say it on this side,
Okay.
and then if they leave their email addresses, it can be forwarded to you. You will see them by yourself. Thank you, Sister Grace. The Lord mightily bless you. You are really an encourager. Okay, we're gonna sign off now because of our time, but we think we would like to have you more and more so that you can empower many more women, and also in evening sections, you know, evening information sections. I think it's very necessary for people to see you live, standing with them and talking with them and touching you and feeling you and knowing that you are just a normal woman.
Thank you. I think it's not about empowering only women, but empowering ourselves.
Yes.
Empowering ourselves, yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank you for being with us.